For fuck's sake, this is not the fifth attempt already. I just can't, okay? I'm so fat. Now I'm in the bathroom. I don't give a fuck. Alright, another attempt to list down the names before people might say, "Hello! Get the fuck out of the room! I'm trying to disturb you!" It's so annoying, okay? So here, list down. Here we have Super Shadow Final Smash because no one made the Final Smash for Shadow. Ironically, people have made the Shadow mod over Sonic, but they did not actually made a skin, Final Smash skin for Shadow. It's so stupid. Next is Charge Peach. I'm aware that Kanto or probably Soft Turnip created a high quality model for Charge Peach, but they haven't finished it yet. So I'm just gonna use the original model. Don't worry, site rules. That's fine. Next is White and Gold Bowser, a texture mod, sanitized Octoling from Octa Expansion Pass, Zoroark over Lucario, Pandora, Amazon over Palutena, if I recall correctly, Samurai Jack over Mars. There's one existing for Wii U, and Call of Duty Ghost. I am not 100% sure if this one is qualified because according to Sketchfab, it is a OBJ format. But who knows? But who knows? If it ends up being an OBJ format, of course, this is gonna get disqualified. Project Gavin Wolf, and then Skyward Sword Link, then Tennis Aces Bowser. Surprisingly, no one actually made Tennis Aces alts. Then Fusion Suit Samus. Then Ash Colored Diddy Kong, Ancient Armor, which is actually just a reskin of Diddy Kong wearing Ash's hat. Yeah, that's about it. And then Ancient Armor Link, the one from Breath of the Wild, which is, yeah, that's what Adam wanted. And then there's Venti from Breath of the Wild ripoff anime gacha version. Genshin Impact. And then there's Skylander Crash. I made one for the 3DS version, and Nick Rudolph wanted me to port that into Ultimate. And of course, gonna be over Luigi. And then there's Raido over Joker, Raido from Shin Megami Tensei, then Jenny Wakeman over Mega Man, then Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl SpongeBob over Villager. People wanted to put SpongeBob over Villager, but for me personally, before Exoskeleton became a thing, I disliked it because, oh look, floating body parts. How inconvenient. You think it's easy? It's not. It's always hard. And then there's Angelwoman over Peter Dark Pit, then Gohan over Kazuya. It's actually using the Unreal format, which I have little to no knowledge, but according to the person who requested that says that it can actually export the day using NoSS, which I already know that. I already know NoSS, but I didn't know that it can actually format Unreal Engine files to NoSS. So, anyways, moving on. Midbest over Bowser, Reese from Persona 4 over I think Peach, if I remember. I don't remember. Then Negative Zone Luigi, which is the Final Smash de Luigi from Brawl. Basically an inverted Luigi, but he wanted it to make it, like a texture mod. And like, a transformation texture. Think of it like Supersonic or, the Item Samus texture mods. Now, I am not 100% sure how that's gonna work because those things, they were using the UV scrolling. While Negative Luigi, I don't think it's actually UV scrolling. It's just a selection which caused the models to go to inverted negative. So that's how it works. And then there's Stance over Ness, which is the better Stance model from Models Resource. Then there's Jonathan Joestars over Ryu. And yeah, there's one existing for the Wii U version. And then there's Saitama over Captain Falcon, which surprisingly, I wonder why no one actually made a Saitama over Captain Falcon before, especially with physics editing mod. You know? Then Susato, I think any of the girl characters. Then King Mario, then Ryo Hayabusa, and then Meowser, then Bugs Bunny, Dr. Luigi, and last but not least, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat X. So I forgot which goes which. So let me actually get the Twitter link. And for fuck's sake, I'm so fed up. People keep disturbing me, saying, "Hello, can I enter your room? I'm sorry if I'm recording your unnecessary videos." But yeah, Pandora. Wait, if I recall, it's Zelda or Palutena. Okay, Zelda's fine, I guess. Now, for the disqualified mods, the list of mods are under disqualification for reasons. So here we have Project M Polar Bear because the model Project M Polar Bear Ice Climbers because the model provided to me is Sketchfab, and most of the Sketchfab files are all OBJ. So I even checked it again, even downloading it, despite Sketchfab slowly killing my computer, it ends up being an OBJ file. So I'm sorry, this is disqualified. Next is Rhea over Palutena, which he asked me to fix, an existing mod, to improve the existing mod, which I ends up, no, I can't do that. I can't fix someone's mod. Then Reno over Roy because it uses XPS format. Then there's Susie from Kirby over, I think over Bowser Jr. I don't remember. Which I can't because of the same reason as XPS format. XLRNA, I don't know. Then we have Azriel, which unfortunately uses VRChat model, and at the same time it also connected to XPS files. So no, I'm sorry. Then the boss, there is no existing model I can find online, so yeah, I'm sorry. And then there's Broly over Ganondorf, which uses the Valve format, which I have no knowledge about it, so I'm sorry. Then there's Pennywise, which uses OBJ, unfortunately. And lastly, and I'm sorry, Sora fans, Yozora. It uses XPS. I do not accept any format that is unrecognized to me, or requires some plug-in to extract the stuff. Let's say Valve format. I have no idea what program to use to extract Valve format. Even if I do, it's a little bit complicated because I'm going to install some sort of application on Steam, which I don't have much time, okay? And then OBJ formats, obviously, because they don't have bones. They cannot rig them. They're boneless. OBJs are basically statues. That's how I can describe OBJ files. They're literally statues or static objects that does nothing. XPS or XLRNA files, yes. And also AXI files, which is also part of XPS files. That is a big no, because I've been experiencing using XPS files for a long while, and they're as equal as MMD files. They all have their models merged into one because it was supposed to be an SMD file, which is understandable, but at the same time, that's so cringe. I don't like having all the models merged into one, especially if you're giving a lot of details like, let's say, swimsuit clothes or normal clothes behind it. That's kind of, the feeling. Yeah, it's stupid. That's why I end up if I'm gonna use XPS files. I tend to just not make expressions or, rigging towards it because of how awkward the models are, especially when making expressions. Okay, XPS files or MMD files. This is one of the problems. when making an expression, it's so difficult to make all the poses because I have to make the expression, I have to duplicate the model, make the expression, collapse it, and then do rinse and repeat, and then if there are errors, I have to tweak all of the meshes that I copied just to fit through the to fit through the model. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's so tiring. This is why I don't like XPS files. It's so unnecessary, especially if it actually merged all of the meshes into one big mesh. It's cringe. Like literally, the Coco Bandicoot mod was an exception because I wanted to try exoskeleton once again, using a different mod method instead of the one existing now, which actually works and it's Wi-Fi safe. So yeah. So these are all the lesson names now. I think there are about 40 plus mods names included. So that's about it for this list. Thank you all for watching for this 11-minute video, and I hope you do enjoy me sitting in the bathroom toilet. So anyways, that's about it. Thank you and goodbye. I'm also gonna prepare packing up because we're gonna leave in about a few minutes, less than 30 minutes, because I have to visit my grandfather one last time. So see you.